Wasn't that emotional, guys? Quadruple winners. Absolutely incredible. I love that cutscene, by the way. I'm so glad they put that in. And unfortunately, I didn't get to see it until I went back into the save to test some mods. So there it was, the open bus top parade through London, I hope. Some imaginary London in EA's offices when they build it. But anyway, it's now time for one of the toughest parts of what I do, and that is picking the next career mode. So we need to decide whether we're going to go with a top team, a mediocre team, a low-rated team. What is my objective in the next career mode? So as you can see right now, we're looking at Athletic Bilbao. This is one of, I want to say 5 teams that I'm interested in, but I'm going to narrow it down to 3 options. The first option would be a mediocre team. Now, the reason I say mediocre, I don't mean 10th, 12th, 8th, mid-table. I mean a team that are definitely fighting for kind of top 6, but they're a mediocre team. They're nothing incredible. They need work, and they're probably going for the Europa League, something like that. I'm not sure I want to do a top team like Arsenal, and I'm very happy to say that Arsenal are a top team. A couple of seasons ago, I would have said they're a mediocre team, but we're absolutely killing it in real life right now. So to me, I've just done a Real Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid type Spanish save, where I've taken one of the top teams in England. So I'm not sure I want to do that, although it will be an option. But option 1 is, let's call it a top 8 team instead of mediocre team. A team that I could take into the Europa League, potentially win it, and then maybe push for a Champions League win. But the thing is, I don't want to do more than 4 seasons. I don't think a YouTube series that goes on for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks does well anymore. So if I was to go with Athletic Bilbao, the target would be a Europa League win, I think. So instead of Athletic Bilbao, who else falls within that kind of top 8, top 6? The other option would be Real Betis. So just looking at their team here as well. Sorry, I didn't go onto the reserves and the bench, but the thing is, the main team you can see, and to be fair, I'd be making obviously quite a few signings, and it doesn't matter too much what the starting squad is. It's more about what my objectives would be. So if I take over Athletic Bilbao, I would obviously sign Spanish, Basque players. I would make sure I keep that rule going. If you didn't know, Athletic Bilbao do not sign anyone that doesn't come from the Basque region. So I would make sure I match that. If I was to go to a club like Real Betis, obviously I like to keep things somewhat realistic, but I would have freedom to sign whoever I want. And again, I would be going for Europa League glory and pushing for a top 4 in the league. I'm not expecting to win the Champions League with these 2 teams. So this is option 1, guys. A mediocre / top 8, top 6 team that could push into the Europa League and maybe push for a top 4 spot, but not ultimately going for Champions League glory unless I carried on and went into a Season 5, Season 6, which I don't think I would do. So there will be a way to vote. All you have to do is go into my Discord. The link is down below, discord.com/MGH if you want to join via the web, Google Chrome, whatever. Or obviously if you've got Discord downloaded or if it's on your phone, just join the MGH server. I'll be putting a vote in the voting section. Option 1 is Athletic Bilbao or Real Betis. So what's going to happen is there will be 2 votes. Today's vote is which option, as in which objectives I want. So this would be kind of pushing for Europa League glory. And that would be option 1. Let's go to option 2 now. And that is basically what I've just done with Arsenal. So that would be taking over either Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, or, of course, Real Madrid. Now, this isn't my favourite choice because of the things I just said a moment ago. It feels like I've done this type of series now where I've taken a top side within their league and I've literally won everything with Arsenal within 2 seasons. Damn, I want to play with Bellingham though. This would be an unreal career mode. It'd be so much fun, but again, it would be 2 seasons. It wouldn't be long at all. They've got such a good team. I wouldn't need to make any signings, although I probably would, obviously. Yeah, really, really impressive side. Rodrigo and Vinicius Jr. as strikers, maybe. Oh, Bellingham in behind. What a joke of a team. So option 2 would be to take one of the top sides and obviously win everything. Let's have a look at the Atletico Madrid side, which is also quite exciting. I think out of the three, maybe Atletico Madrid would be my preferred choice because it wouldn't be as easy. They do need a couple of signings. For sure, their defense would need work, but they are still one of the top 4 clubs in the league. So if this is the option you would like to see, another career mode very similar to the Arsenal one, but just over in Spain, then obviously vote for option 2. And I haven't put option 1 as option 1 because it's my favourite. My favourite option is actually option 3, which we'll look at in a moment. Let's just have a look through the Barcelona squad, which is ridiculous, by the way. They've got some of the best young players that I would absolutely love to use. Gavi, Pedri. They've got a few young players coming through the ranks as well, haven't they? Where is he? Lopez. He looks incredible. I'd obviously use mods. I've got mods working with the game now. That took me all day yesterday to get working. I can use face mods and all of that stuff, so don't worry about that. And pictures of players, and yeah. So that would be option 2. Would you like to hear option 3, which is, I think, my preferred choice? And again, I'm just going to have to rein in my objectives for this career mode. Girona. Now, the reason I've picked Girona is because of what's going on in real life right now. They are currently joint top over in Spain, having spent, I think, something like 15 million euros. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's a drop in the ocean compared to Real Madrid and Barcelona and the giants over there. They are owned by the City Group, who obviously own multiple clubs, but Man City, Girona, you'll notice that actually, where is he? He's a right mid / right back, Couto, on loan from Man City. They've had a lot of players in between these two clubs recently. I know Garcia is ex-Man City. Herrera, I believe, is as well. They've got another 3 Garcias in the team. You'll recognise this Garcia. He's on loan from Barcelona, but he's ex-Man City. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But put it this way, guys. Option 3 would be pushing Girona as far as I can. I know I'm not going to win the league with them. Obviously, I'm not going to match what they're doing in real life right now, but I could definitely get them into Europe after a season or 2 and try win the Europa League with them. It would just need a bit longer, maybe 4 seasons. I would not be going into this career mode to win the Champions League. The other thing I want to talk about is the fact that I have obviously done a Girona career mode before, and that was a youth academy only career mode where I used the youth academy and I had new gen players and regen players. I think I did 8 or 9 seasons. I had some absolutely incredible players. But I kind of feel like I owe Girona a proper career mode in a way. So this would be option 3. There are obviously other teams in that realm. Let's be honest. Girona aren't a top 4 team in Spain. You're pushing it, even saying they're a top 6 or top 8 team. It's just they are right now. I think that it will catch up with them. There's very little chance of them actually finishing as high as they are right now. But what a story. And they've got some really fun players. I love their stadium as well. So option 3 is just Girona. So let me go ahead and recap, guys. Option 1 would be taking over a top 8 side. That would be Athletic Bilbao, and that would mean signing Basque-only players. I will do research, find players that fit that criteria, or it would be Real Betis. I wanted to get 2 options for that. So if you like the idea of me taking over a top 8 side and within 3 seasons winning the Europa League and maybe pushing top 3 in La Liga, then vote for option 1. Option 2 is going for a giant, and that is, of course, Real Madrid, Barcelona, and Atletico Madrid. And that would be, of course, 2-3 seasons max winning everything, absolutely everything, buying all the best players, spending a ton of money, and just having a bit of fun with the top sides. And then, of course, option 3, which I've just shown you, which is just Girona. They're the only team I want to do this with. It's a bit more of a road to glory, but I have to stress this because I'm not doing more than 4 seasons. It kills a series. Eventually, people get bored. And I understand, and I do too. So the aim with Girona would be Europa League. I'm not looking to win the league or win the Champions League with them. And then we'll move over to, I'm thinking maybe doing France. I never do France. Or maybe we'll go to Italy or Germany or whatever. So let me know. Just vote in the Discord, please. And whilst you're in the Discord, Be active, chat in the chats. I'm there. We have career mode chatting. We have normal Ultimate Team chats, football chats. I haven't done an FPL league this year because I'm not playing it, but there are others doing it, and there's a chat devoted to that. And there's, of course, loads of memes and fun and whatever. So please do join the Discord. It's a great little community we've got over there. You can level up, gain ranks and stuff like that. It's good fun. But most importantly, vote. And if you've got any kind of comments you want to make, if you want to steer me in a certain direction, I'm open to suggestions. Tweet me, message me on Twitter, and I'll be sure to see what you guys think. But there we go, guys. Tomorrow, the new career mode will almost be decided. I will do a second vote if it's option 1 or option 2 on which team to go with. If it's option 3, Girona it is.